watching Sports Talk with BWatts Entertainment. I'm your host, Bernard Watt.
We should.
Good evening, Buff Nation. How are y'all doing tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, we just want to say a special thanks to tuning in to Sports Talk with BWatts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts, along with Greg Sick. Hey, we just two guys from the state of Georgia bringing you live content from the and about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo college football team. Hey, do us a favor, go over there on Greg Said It, and also right here on Sports Talk with B Watt. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, and also hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever we drop a video or go live during our broadcast. Will y'all do that for us? Appreciate y'all for doing that. Hey, tonight, hey, I want to talk about 7 players, total seven, just 7, that must have a good game for Colorado to win against Kansas State. Now I know it's some more players that got to have a good game also, but it's 7 players that I want to concentrate on, and I think they got to have a good game for Colorado to beat Kansas State. So, without further ado, what's going on, Miss Phillips? What's up, Tim? How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Without further ado, let me bring up the man of the hour, who's been with rocking me for a while. And that's Greg Said. What's going on, Doctor?
What's going on?
Not much. Hey, game day is a couple days away against Kansas State. This is the game that everybody been hanging their hat on, the naysayers and the unbelievers and the doubters. They're saying that this is the one that's going to put Coach Prime and Colorado Buffalo football team along with their fans and content creator in their place. And so the game is almost here. And like I said, I want to talk about 7 players that I think gonna have a good game. And after we do that, we'll move on to see what you want to talk about. I just want to address the 7 players I think, and I'm gonna see what you think about them, and we'll move on in the show. The first player I think got to have a good game. Greg said it's gonna be that son, Hank Lazinski. Matter of fact, today I seen on Bucky well off. Coach Prime called him out in the middle and said, I said, wow. When he called him out there, I said, matter of fact, when I look at my list, he got some of the same players I got on my list that he called out in the middle of the circuit. So Hank is one of them. So Hank, if he played like he played against UCF and keep that pressure off Shador in that Miller majority of the games, Colorado won't have a good chance, but he got to have a good game. So when you look at Hank and the progress that he done made so far through these first 5 games, what do you see?
I mean, on the way, those guys got to play as a unit. The center should never be by himself like that. I mean, that's one of the benefits. That's why you notice the centers don't necessarily have to be the biggest guys in the world. I mean, you typically gonna have some type of support on one of them sides from one of those guards. So the better he works with his guards, the better off he is. Now, if you get along better with Harden, or I don't know who's gonna start at guard, but that's the key. Playing as a team. And once they play as a team, then it'll make your job a lot easier.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right. But I think, like I said, he is one of the players that was on my list that I think got to have a good player like he did on Saturday. Because he been struggling the first 3 or 4 games. Like you said, he ain't the biggest one, but still, I think he got to bring his A game. So when you look at K-State defense, they defensive front, what do you see?
I mean, I don't think their defensive front is the strength of their defense, and that's the point. I think they play good as a team. I've been hearing a lot lately
Uh-huh.
that they play a lot like North Dakota. I've been saying it, of course, and then kind of find out that the head coach came from North Dakota, and
Yeah, I didn't know that
a lot of
until
the
last
staff,
night.
some of the linemen and everything, and they definitely remind you. He definitely brought that spirit over there with him because they definitely play. So, like I said, playing North Dakota definitely prepares them for this. The quarterback want to sneak and run, that style, and just they don't make a lot of mistakes. So their defensive line is not dominant. They just a overall defense. They play good together, and if you can kind of like expose one of those layers, I think that's when they lose.
Right,
Whether you expose the line or whether you expose the DBs, I think that's when you really expose them. But they play well together, so they don't really stand out like some of the other teams we played.
right, right. Also, other than Hank got to have a big game, I think Philip Houston, the right tackle. Coach Prime called him out also in the middle, saying that it's all on him. If you have a good game, that's all he needs. And when you look at the way Philip Houston played against UCF, he did a pretty good job over there. Now I don't know the health and the status of Khalil Benson. I don't know. I seen him been practicing. He might be available, but like you said, as a unit, they don't have to play well as a unit. But Philip gonna have to hold down that right tackle now. If not, that Pat Sherman gonna have to go to 11 personnel like he did for UCF. He brought that tight ends to Bell Small in to help him out, and that worked well to me.
I mean, believe it or not, like I said, those guys came back from last year, and when you look at it, they was some of the two of the better linemen from last year. It just kind of came in a farce at the end of the second half of the season. I remember Harden going in. I
Yeah,
remember Houston. Um, I don't remember Houston as much. I think he might have been at the very, very end.
I don't
From
remember him at all. I remember Harden.
Yeah, I remember Houston doing something. I'm hoping not confusing with all season, but I'm thinking he was one of those guys who filled in when Savion got hurt.
Okay,
Uh, I believe, I'm not mistaken. But these are guys from last year. They probably have chemistry, as far as better chemistry. Um, I'm trying to see. Houston was a transfer which year? I know he was a transfer, but maybe I'm thinking about the spring. But I don't remember him. I remember his name from
I remember his
last
name
year.
last year. I don't know if he got that much playing time last year.
I think it was like at at the end when everything this was
Okay,
kind of falling apart.
okay,
Yeah, they said he came in the spring.
okay,
Who was
okay.
that? It was another guy.
I remember Harden now. Harden did good last year. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, I
Harden's
thought
a
he was
guard.
one of the starters
Yeah, he
before
was.
they started bringing that B guys in from the transfer portal. He did good at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, the third person on my list, I think got to have a good game. Greg gonna be Anquin Bowman up that middle, and the second player is right beside him, Block Bullet. That'll be the fourth. Those two on the defensive side, I think got to have they got to play a good game again this year. Cause that number 31, he looked good for K-State. That running back, get it.
Well, I'm thinking that it's the opposite of last week. Um,
What you mean?
last week, well, not the opposite, but kind of the opposite because like their strength last week was kind of like inside runs, especially with the quarterback. Like that quarterback, he liked to kind of like do a lot of QB draw type runs. He preferred to kind of hit kind of off your guards, really. He wasn't trying to get outside. And the same thing with the running back. Like they kind of like gush you in the middle. And that's what
Right.
hurt him. Because our linebackers were stout and you got block bully in there. He just clogged it. Where this team, they're gonna try to get outside that tackle box. You
Okay.
think about that running back, you think about Dylan, you think about all of them. They best runs, even quarterback, is outside that tackle. So we're gonna need block bully and all them to clog up the middle so it won't be like lanes for the QB to escape. Like if he's sitting,
Yeah.
but his real thing is those ends gonna have to be in containment and them linebackers gonna have to be scraping. This is gonna be that game we talked about last time. A linebacker, stay your butt back and read instead of running up there, being just guessing and running to a hole, and he run right past you. Like you know what I'm saying? Meet me, he gone. Like you running here, that guessing crap ain't gonna work because he can run. He's going that way. So don't guess in the middle. The middle taken care of. You know, block bully, they gonna take care of the middle. If anywhere where you want to kind of like favor, you need to think about from that tackle out. I mean, inside out, but from the from that tackle, because that's where he trying to hit it. And so that's why I say the opposite. Like one want to go inside, one want to go outside. They went on the inside, they saw that's what happened last week. But if they going on the outside, now and they mess around, have our corners and man, and he running right beside you, and you looking back like who?
But I'm starting tonight, boy.
Running right beside you. Hey, ain't running beside me. How you get out here this fast?
But I'm starting tonight. Man, that guy started, bro. At least let's wait till 40 minutes, man.
My imagination
is. Say when they man they run side by side, say, hey, what you doing right here?
Is that a white jersey, white and purple? Who run beside
crazy, bro. Hey, but that the quarterback he fast, bro. I gotta give it to him, man. That dude, boy, he white lightning, boy. He can get up and go, boy. Like you say, he ain't trying to run in that middle. He trying to stay on the outside. Because if he come in that middle, that danger zone, boy, Hill Green ought to have a meat fest. But like you said though, I don't see some fans on Hill Green where he just running up in there. I don't know if that's a call, set play, or what.
Both Russian roulette and blitzing, but it's like this ain't no good. It ain't no good running into the wrong hole, especially somebody already got that kind of cover. Your button to stay outside that tackle box because that's what a quarterback want to run. That's what a running back want to run. Yeah. So that's where you need to spend 90% of your time at. Watching that. Like, don't just be running up into a hole playing crash dummy because he hit your second level.
Ain't no catching, but
the secondary turn around and they flat footed and he got his speed.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't no different.
That's the danger part of their offense. That's the majority of their offense, Greg.
But that's like North Dakota, though. North Dakota quarterback run all over people too. Same style. This guy may be faster, but that North Dakota boy was the one who run all over people. So they know what that look like. They know, hey, you got to take away what he's trying to get. They know that. I know they know that.
Yeah, I know.
They're really one-dimensional in that aspect.
They are
just like UCF. They one-dimensional in that aspect. They run game is way up here, and they pass game is like
right. And that's why I don't think they have enough firepower to beat Colorado because your quarterback, y'all really don't trust your quarterback throwing the ball. But now he will throw to their tight end, I see.
Yeah, but I think the issue is with him running like that, I got a feeling somebody gonna hit his behind.
Oh, shot. They
already Hill Green, Mama, or somebody gonna put a hit on him.
I think what? I seen one game, Greg, if I ain't mistaken, this dude ran the ball 18 times.
He don't want to do that against Colorado because Silver Creator hit his behind. They will hit his behind. He's skinny. This ain't the boy from last week or the last 2 weeks.
Right.
They hit slim. So shoot, they hold a hit on him like they were hitting Jefferson.
Yeah, he gonna tap out, bro.
What are you talking to?
I'm like Steven Wood, but you're gonna see a lot of got blue tent going up, boy. He's running that ball like that. I don't think they want to allow him. I'm sure
he going outside the tackle box because he know not to get. You better stay away from the middle.
Well, I hope not, Greg. I really hope not. Him or Dylan. I hope not. So, for our offensive side, we got to get off to a fast start. I just don't like how we've been starting off. We ain't been starting off fast.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm like Coach Prime. I've been saying it. Coach Prime said it. He said, who's dumb enough, stupid enough to put this game at 10 o'clock Eastern time, like while half of the country sleep? And that's what I said. Like they really sent them up for a slow start. Because I mean, I seen they practice at least one day this week. It was inside the indoor. They not used to being out there. Look at all these well-offs. Unless they having secret night practices, they still practicing during the day. They can probably do a walk through tomorrow night. But the bodies, man, it's like us going to the West Coast. Don't sit here and tell me your body this is going to adjust when you lost 3 hours. And it's like it's almost like them losing hours. Like their body is like normal. I'm chilling right now. I'm finna sit back and play a video game. It's not used to being juiced up at that time of day. So that's why it'd be a slow start.
Right.
If you don't watch out of the 6 games, 5 of them have been night games. So what are we talking about slow start? All of them started at night.
Yeah.
We got one game to compare it to. One game. And in that one game, they jumped all over the team, just like I said.
You might have a point there, Greg. You might have a good point right there. I didn't think about it like that till you just said it.
That's how the body works, man. Anybody know anything about
When we played UCF, we played at daytime. They jumped all over.
Yeah, 3 o'clock. And you got to think about it. That was 3 o'clock Eastern, right?
Right.
Well, even though the game got pushed back, I'm saying you got to take away 2 hours. That's close to their practice time. You take away 2 hours from 3, that's 1.
Yep. You're right. I can't argue with you on that. You're right. You so right. You are so right. So, like you said, Hill Green and Bentley on that defense side got to have a good game along with Preston Hodge also because he's going to be playing that slot. My thing is they got that big old tight end. I wonder who they going to put on him. They got to really play a zone majority of the time.
Man, that tight end, again, it's the same style as North Dakota. That tight end, he can slide out, but they got big they can use big Stoudemire. They can use him to cover the tight end. PC Hodge covered the tight end a couple weeks ago. So it's not let's rewind this. Let's from the beginning. For all of the people, I know they in witness protection right now. When they used to come on this show and say we're gonna disappear, I say you're gonna see who disappear. We know who's gonna disappear. We told you the only way you beat Colorado is if you can pass like Colorado.
Right.
Okay. You're not going to be a 90% run team and beat Colorado. I just knew the defense how it was set up. But you also got to think about this. The weaponry, you don't have the weaponry. You're a typical college team. Colorado's not a typical college team. I went to see Georgia Tech last week, and they're Division I Power 5 in the ACC. It's not the same. Everybody don't have the weaponry Colorado have, and that's why the country and the world is confused. They don't have the weaponry. So when you think about all you have is a running back and one tight end, that's easy to deal with. It's not easy to deal with 3 number 1 receivers, 4 number 1 receivers on the field at a time, plus a running game that you really, we got a Big Ten running back there. You got a SEC running back there, and they ain't got no running game. But look what kind of running backs you got. Look what kind of receivers you got. Vanderbilt just beat Alabama. We got their number 1 receiver. So everybody clowning on Colorado. They're not thinking about the fact Colorado is a dangerous team. And this is why it's hard to match up with them. Unless they go out there and be Bozo the Clown and beat themselves, you cannot beat them because you don't have the weaponry they have. As long as Shador can throw that ball, you can go ahead and chalk it up. You can chalk it up. And that's what other teams don't have. They can have a tight end, they got a running back, but it's like we can match up to one tight end. We ain't like we got 2 other receivers to worry about.
That's a good point. Like I said, the offensive line, if they get Shador time, he should. Now this the game he should have 500 yards pass.
Yeah, I mean, I think the beginning of the game is gonna tell you a lot. Because Colorado has the ability to take your soul. And this is why.
Yeah.
So many people have bought the nonsense about what they can't do. And if they can show you they can do it early, it could throw you. If you was a team that say Colorado can't run the ball and they running all over you in the first quarter, you like, oh shucks, we can't stop the run. We sure can't stop the pass. So it's like it has the ability to kind of when I was at the UCF game,
Mm-hmm.
that crowd was stunned from
Yeah.
the beginning. After that first possession, it was
They were
like
shocked, bro. They were shocked.
they were, oh shucks, this is not the kind of game, and the players was too. You looking at them like they ain't looking like this is not what we thought this about to be.
They still thinking last year team.
Before the score even got like that. Once Travis Hunter caught that ball, it's like confirmation. What everybody do because they bought the hype, you know,
Right.
they bought the hype. But I think that when they see a Travis Hunter cut up in person, it's almost like an urban legend is born in the game. Like they hear about it and then they see it. Like all the people at the game, they're like, I know Travis was like that.
So,
He
hold
really is.
on, Greg, when you was at that UCF game, I don't mean to cut you off, but when you was at that UCF game, and before then, you were seeing Travis Hunter perform on TV. So now that you see him perform in person, what's the difference?
You know, it's funny because my cousin asked me that at the Tech game last week, and I say what it really looked like. He looked like a grown man, a pro out here with amateurs. It's just
Really?
it's like when you see, like, especially if you've been to other games and you
Right.
see what a college game looks like. It looks like college kids playing against college kids, and it's like, oh, this cute. Like you go to a high school game and it's like two high school teams playing each other. It's like that's a good game. But then you see a man child get out there, like how Jamal Lewis used to be in high school. It's
Right.
like, ooh, that's a grown man out here. This ain't even fair. That's what it's like with Travis out there. It's like this. Hill Green looked like that.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
He looked like a giant out there. It's like he's so big. It's like, oh my goodness, he just standing in front of defense and look like an avatar out there. He's like, oh man, he just mauling them. And I can imagine it's like when you go to other games, you don't see that. You don't see people that's what they say pop off the screen.
Right.
They're gonna not just pop off the screen. When you watching the game live, they stand out. And you be like, oh, this was really going on. So he throw the ball in the air, go up in the air, a mile high, like a rocket. He throw it straight up in the air. So sometimes he throw it too high and they have to you have to come back to the ball. When he threw that ball to Will Shepherd, the ball was a mile in the air. Everybody's mouth went like the quarterback can't do that. The ball was so high in the air. And it was like looking at the ball, looking at the man, looking at the ball, looking at the man. And then he just came out of nowhere. And everybody just went crazy. Like they don't throw the ball like that. That's a pro quarterback out there with these kids. You know, he's not an average quarterback. And you can tell.
Wow. Man, I didn't know. Yeah, you flipped me out when you said that 2 weeks ago. You said Hill Green and Travis when they came out and warmed up. When you saw them in person, it looked like
I didn't even see them warm up because Travis didn't even warm up.
I thought that's what you told them when they first came out there when they warmed up. No, that was raw. That was raw. I mean,
Travis didn't even warm up. Travis came out with the lineman. I think he already had warmed up when it was raining with his shirt on. When they was out there doing the quarterback stuff, Travis wasn't even out there. He came out there right before they started stretching. He didn't even warm up. He didn't do no drills.
So you don't think K-State got no athletes like we got on the side of
They got good college athletes. Colorado got pros.
They got pros.
They look like pros.
They look like
Green look like back in the day when you play varsity.
But Hill Green ain't for 6'2", 230.
But he looked like he's 6'4", because he's like he's standing over him as a linebacker. He looked like he probably got to be closer to 6'3". I'm gonna tell you, because like back in the day when you been
who's taller than him or Bentley?
Bentley short.
Oh, okay.
Bentley ain't barely 6 feet, if that. But he when you play like varsity in the 10th, 11th grade, and they let you go back and play that one JV game against a rival, he just out there balling people. It's like they let him come from varsity, come back down to play JV. That's what it was like. It's like you let somebody from the pros say, "Let me go back and play a couple games in college." That's how Hill Green looked. Like he's supposed to be in the pros.
Wow.
You see, when you get out there, you're gonna be like, He way bigger than he bigger than the running backs.
He bigger. He bigger
Man,
than my.
Hill Green almost looks darn near that Jefferson quarterback only a little bit bigger than Hill Green. That's why Hill Green was able to pop him like that. He ain't that much bigger than Hill Green.
Oh man, I can't wait to see that, bro. I ain't think he was that big like that, like you were
Man,
saying.
he's huge, man. He looked huge out there standing next to everybody else in the
Right,
secondary.
right. I'm looking for him to shut down that quarterback. I know that. I can't wait to
And he
see it.
come down the hill so quick. When he hit, it's like you don't even see him. He disappear. He disappeared into the line. Boom. Like, where that come from? Like
Oh
somebody,
yeah.
wow. Like somebody shot something. Like somebody got sniped. Like, oh, where that come from? They shoot out here. They shoot. Let's use the running back to go, pow. Like somebody
Hey,
duck out there.
hey, just hey. So when he hit them, they automatically go down though.
He hit the hole so quick. You got to be paying attention. If you hear somebody say peanuts and you look away for a second, you be like, whoa, what happened? You got to pay attention.
Oh man.
I told y'all, I like watching the game on TV better in a lot of ways because stuff happens so quick. I
Right.
needed that because they were hitting them boys so quick and so hard. And Shadoze wasn't helping because he was just clogging it up. He was just sucking them up.
Yeah, I'm kind of like him. Yeah, how he looking first?
Just chaotic. Like Tasmanian Devil built the bat.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what he's like in the middle. You don't know what's going on. It just look chaotic. It just look. He could make a whole clog right down the middle. It just don't go that way. And then when he do that, and then as you know, Hill come from nowhere, and then boom. I been running back, be like, oh, where he come from? Cause he can't see him. I know he can't see him because doggone Shadoze clog up the whole middle. So you can't see him running. You can't see the linebacker coming. And when he hit him out of nowhere. Boom. That's what's really going on. See that? When you watching from all 22 or you watching the TV thing, you looking from above or from the side. But you got to imagine from a perspective of that running back, he don't see that linebacker coming.
Oh, man, I hope Dillon don't run up in there.
He better not. Because they hits. They hits. All they got to do is make sure they hit the right hole. Don't be guessing. Yeah. Don't be gambling. Don't be doing all of that. Because if they hit the right hole, it won't be no hole to run through. Because they don't got the middle.
Right. They got, yeah.
So why are you in there? Don't go over there. Stay your butt. Linebacker right here. Linebacker right here. Stay your butts from there.
Right. At that danger zone.
And
stay out of that danger. Stay out of that danger zone. You're right. Stay out of there. Stay out of that danger zone. Ain't no
don't walk up on the line. Stay your butt back so you can see like an eagle out from the top of the mountain. Just go feast on them. But you go up there and play patty cake in the line, and then try to tackle them. Like stay your butt back. Let the D linemen do what they do, and we say see ball, get ball. Oh, he got the ball, then go get it. Yeah, and that quarterback won't have nowhere to run to. If they do that, he won't have nowhere to run to.
It's gonna be on them defensive end too. BJ Green and Sam Okoloko. They got to do their job.
But last week they did a good job of not going too far.
They did. They really did. They did. They didn't go past the quarterback.
Yeah, you can tell they worked on that.
Yeah,
and they're going to do the same thing this week.
They got to do the same. They got to even do a better job.
Week, the quarterback ran up the middle. If he tried to go outside, there was nowhere to run.
I go with you on that. But so what you think to the keys of the game for Colorado win?
The key of the game on offense is to be fast and bad. The key on the defense is to be just clog up all the run lanes. Just clog them up.
Make him beat you throwing the ball.
Yeah. Don't let him he think he gonna escape because his running backs, they're gonna get strapped up. His receivers gonna get strapped up. So now he gonna be like, oh, let me run. No, this should be a lot of sacks. Because every time he think he about to run, he should get sacked.
Well, when the media talking, the mainstream media talk, they mean like Kansas State is, boy, they mean like they all that and a bag of chips.
But when had they not did that? Did they not do that for UCF? Did they not
Yeah,
do that? Okay.
yeah, they did that, but
Who they not
Kansas
done
State
it?
team.
They supposed to. Kansas State is ranked, but Kansas State really lost to Tulane. Tulane gave them the game away. And they don't want to talk, they don't want to mention what BYU did to them. They want to write that off. So
Right.
I mean, they not no monster like that. And once Colorado beat them, then they're gonna be really they not what we thought they were.
Yeah.
Colorado not who what you thought you were. That's
what they need to be saying. No, Colorado ain't what y'all thought they were.
Kansas State is who you thought they were. Colorado not who y'all thought they were.
They just don't want to give us the credit.
Well, they not gonna give you credit.
Coach Prime there.
Because this is what's gonna happen. If you mess around and get them, you 3-0. And you just gave them their second loss in the conference.
Right.
And if I'm not mistaken, they ain't played Utah yet, have they?
Who?
Kansas State.
But
Arizona have.
Right.
They beat Utah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm trying to keep in mind. I know somebody played Utah, and that was Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State lost to Utah. Then they went and lost to what? Arizona. So all those teams, those little state teams, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, all them state, they supposed to have been like the ones supposed to win the conference this year.
Mm-hmm.
They get too far behind a team like BYU still undefeated.
Iowa
State is undefeated. And even Texas Tech is undefeated. And Colorado State is undefeated. As long as they stay undefeated, it makes it impossible for them to go to the conference championship unless all them teams just all of a sudden just lose all their games. Because you're going to be halfway through the conference game still undefeated. And the problem is Colorado going to play Texas Tech in a few weeks. And if they both undefeated, that's going to be another big game. Right. And they're going to be at Texas Tech. But the problem is Colorado does not play Iowa State or BYU. So it's going to be the battle of the records. So the records are going to be important. Now, I hear what they say BYU play, is it West Virginia, somebody this week? One of them, Iowa State, one of them play West Virginia this week. That's going to be a game where they have an opportunity to take a L. But what I found about that schedule is, even though we're not in the split division, they acting like it because they don't play the same teams we play.
I know.
One of them don't play Utah.
I don't see what y'all losing the game.
I think BYU don't even play Utah. I don't think. One of them don't. One of them don't.
One of them not gonna lose the game.
That's possible unless they go and just like slip up like Alabama or something.
Yeah.
Go lose to somebody like.
I think Iowa State. I think I was looking at their schedule. It might have been BYU. I think it's BYU. I don't think
Arizona can be a team that sneak you, just like they snuck Utah. Arizona can sneak you. But see, one of them already don't demolish Arizona. I think BYU demolished Arizona, didn't they?
Hold on, I'm finna look it up. Go ahead and talk.
Iowa don't play Utah. Yeah, Iowa State. Yeah. Yeah. They don't play Utah. I knew it was one of them. And then yeah, I mean, realistically, just like I try to tell people, I try not to buy into the hype, but realistically, a lot of these teams from the very beginning, that's why when we pick these records, and y'all laughed at me when I said 10-2, and I said, I just don't really give them a lot of games to lose because I said if they do lose a lot, like people say 8-4, I said that would not be a good season. Now y'all see why.
I'll with you. I'll with you on that. Right.
I said I get them 2 at most. I said that I give them 2 at most because that would be somebody sneaking up on them, and that's what Nebraska did. Nebraska snuck up on them early in the season. They still was developing, even though I predicted them to beat Nebraska. So what we're looking at is the number of weapons that Colorado has it makes them hard to beat in this conference because their scoring ability is a lot higher than the other teams. Like even if they had to go in a shootout with you, they can. And they have more bullets than you. They just got more bullets than you. Like Shador got more weapons than you, and he got more skills than you. So you
True.
don't want to go into a shootout with Shador, even if you have to take your butt overtime. He gonna have more bullets than you. So I said, mess around and that defense come around, it's gonna be hard to beat Colorado, and that's what I was banking on. I was banking on Shadoze being who he's showing people to be, and all those edge rushers we had coming in, and we kept adding. And I said, you know what, Colorado is gonna be hard to beat because their defense be any decent. I said defense just give up a certain amount, and Colorado offense put up a certain amount, then it's gonna be hard to beat them. And I knew that the offenses that they were playing against were mostly run. And what happened when you're a run offense, you don't score as fast. So if you get behind Colorado, it take you 8 minutes to score, and Colorado take 2 minutes to score, it can get ugly real quick.
Well, BYU got an interesting schedule coming up. They play Arizona Saturday.
No, I said Arizona can sneak you, or they can go get their butt beat. It's
And
one of
then
the two.
on the 18th, on a Friday, they play Oklahoma State. And after they play Oklahoma State, they play UCF. After UCF, November 9th, they play Utah.
So
Then they play on the 16th, Kansas. And they last two games against Arizona State and Houston.
Yeah. So I mean, BYU, the danger with BYU, I don't know them like that, but they can pull up too soon. They can pull up too soon. You see what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they can start like taking off and get somewhere down in the bottom, and somebody a snipe they behind. I don't know they coach. I don't know them, but that's what happened to Alabama. Honestly, with Vanderbilt, somebody can sneak up on you. Colorado can get snuck up on too,
That's why they can, yeah.
the reason why
People banking on that.
Colorado can have a bad game and still beat you because of their weapons. Like they can play a subpar game, and like we like, boy, they get on our nerves going.
Oh, they did that in Baylor.
Yeah, they really should have beat Baylor by 2-3 touchdowns.
Right.
They made them be in the game, right? So
Right.
it's like Colorado can do mess like that. They can like put you in the game when you don't belong, or they can beat you to sleep. They can beat you to sleep, or they can, and that's what we've been seeing for the first part of the season. Colorado been playing. You know how you see a snake play with his food?
Right.
They playing with their food. But if Colorado don't play with their food, it's just like I said. Shador can, like you said, he can throw 4 touchdowns plus a game, throw 500 yards, and the defense can still be the defense and still give up no more than a touchdown in the second half. And it's like it's just the math ain't mathing. If Shador throwing touchdowns and the defense that kind of stingy, you just not gonna beat them.
You're not.
You're gonna have to one or two things gonna have to happen. Either y'all gonna stop Shador, which y'all ain't really. None of these teams they playing that's left got a defense like that. They've already proven it. Nobody left. I'm not saying they're not good. Nobody ain't got a clink defense.
Right.
Nobody.
Right. I agree.
And then you also got to think about the defense got to turn around and do something they ain't done all year and just let you just blow the walls off in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah. We just turned the ball over a lot.
But that ain't likely to happen because we don't turn it over a lot. Shador might throw a dumb interception every now and then.
I'm just saying that's the only way.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I wouldn't even bank. I would bank on something that actually been done.
I mean, it's football, Greg. You never know what a turnover do. You don't know who's gonna turn it over.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you look at Colorado, they haven't lost because of turnovers. They lost because like special teams, let somebody return a kickoff, punt. They not moving the ball. They getting sacked 3rd and 45, crap like that. That's
Right.
how you beat Colorado. They jump off sides 3 times in a row. It's 4th down and 58. It's like dumb stuff like that. That's how Colorado lose.
Yeah, discipline football.
You don't see it. It's football, but it ain't their football. Like when you look at UCF last week, they had like 4-5 turnovers. That ain't never happened with Colorado. They ain't never lost because they had 2 interceptions. And Shador ain't threw no 2 interceptions in one game. 2 interceptions, and 3 fumbles. Like that ain't how Colorado lose. That's how other people lose. Colorado go out there and lose by an interception, a kickoff return, and a punt return, and 3 missed field goals. You know, they're cumulative of a bunch of dumb mess. And if they don't do that, you're not beating them. Not in this conference. If they just simply don't do that, they don't go up in there just get in the red zone. Like what game was that? Nebraska. They got in the red zone like 3 to 4 times and didn't score a point. But it's they got blew away. How you got blew away? You was in the red zone. Only one of those punts, kickoff, field goals got blocked.
Right.
The other one, Feely missed. That's the 4th one. But it was 2 other times that it was in the red zone that they didn't get a point. A point. Not 1, not 2, not 3. So how do you get in the red zone and they dominating you? If they dominating you, you stay on your other side of the field. You don't even cross the 50. They just punt it on the other side. So Colorado could have scored if they was more efficient with their red zone at that point in the season. That wouldn't have been no blowout. They probably could have won that game.
They panicked when they got behind. Then that fluke interception when they hit off that dude's feet. That throw them off.
Yeah, that. But even between those plays, they was getting down in the red zone. People talking about the Shador was getting set, the line wasn't blocking, but somehow they was getting in the red zone. If you really pay attention to that game, I've been on teams where they really dominate your line. You don't move the ball. You run 2 or 3 plays and punt. Run 2 or 3 plays and punt. Not get in the red zone and don't score 3 or 4 times. That ain't domination. That's you not execute.
Yeah.
You know, because they lost by on that game. What was like 10 to 27, 28, something like
28, 10.
Right. 10. So you look at the fact.
Damn, look who done showed up, Lord. I ain't seen Lord in 2 months.
Yeah.
But check this out, Greg. Greg, let me shoot this off to you. Iowa State. Let me see what you think about their remainder of their schedule. Iowa State. Then I'll let you go back at it. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I want to get this off so I can get off. All right. Saturday, they play West Virginia. Everybody keep talking about West Virginia, good team. I ain't seen that so far. They play West Virginia Saturday. Next Saturday, they play UCF. Then they play Texas Tech. Then they play Kansas, Cincinnati. And then they play Utah. And then their last game against Kansas State. I think they'll run the table.
I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, they can get sniped. They can get sniped by Texas Tech. They don't play Arizona, do they?
Arizona. Iowa State.
Yeah.
No.
Texas Tech can snipe them. Is where they play at. Do they play at Texas Tech?
No, they're playing Iowa.
Yeah, I mean, any one of them teams can be a spoiler. And all it takes.
I'm sure of that.
I'm saying all it takes is them is losing 1 game, and this is what I'm saying because there's so many head-to-heads. So let's say we go beat Texas Tech,
right?
And then Texas Tech go and beat Iowa State.
That's a help. So we don't play.
Well, let's say we had the same record, we would have head-to-head over Iowa State.
True. Right.
So the stuff like that gonna play out if everybody have the same record or 0 loss, 1 loss, whatever. You lose to a team that other team beat, and it's like
a lot of us that trying to shake back from that UCF win. I got Kansas State for the win. Yeah, you got to keep moving that low.
Boy,
he got to keep moving that goal.
He gonna change his name. He gonna change his name to Crime Dog.
A lot of when we beat Kansas State, he gonna say, "Man, I like Texas Tech." He got to hang a hat on Texas Tech.
Oh, you know he gonna say Texas Tech, and then he supposed to go there.
Yeah.
You know he gonna go for Texas Tech.
Yeah, but so when you look at what you think about their running game, Greg? Kansas State running game, the running back, Gilly.
I don't think their running game is dynamic as what we face at UCF.
You don't think that running back better than the one from UCF?
No.
You don't think so, Greg?
I think that he's had a better season so far. You know, they played a few cupcakes and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But I think Harvey is a better running back. I think Harvey will have a better NFL career at running back than running back at Kansas State.
Probably more bigger and faster.
He just built for it. He
Built.
fast, he bigger. But I think Kansas State really about to see who they really are when they start playing. Like when they went up there to BYU, what happened?
Yeah, I know. And in a lot of, I know I watched it last night. I watched some of their podcasts. Shit, they predicting CU to beat them.
Kansas State is not who
They said I know one podcast I watched Brian I can't think of his name, the black guy. He used to play for Kansas State. He was saying until Kansas State proved to him they can play on the road, he don't think they're gonna beat Colorado. He said on his podcast, it was I think he had 4 more people on now. He said this ain't the same CU team from last year, and they finna get surprised if they go in there and slip it.
I don't think they got the weaponry for CU anyway. But I also think the fact that they haven't shown they can play good at night either. And they haven't shown they can play good on the
Right, he
road.
said that too. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's his name, Brian Hitler, Big B. Yeah, that's the
So they
one.
don't have an advantage. I don't think they have an advantage at all. But I'm just saying I don't think they have really had to play anybody yet. Who have they really beaten? I think did they beat Arizona? They beat Arizona early in the season. It didn't count. It should have counted, but it didn't count because it was technically a already scheduled game. And Arizona took that L. They already would have 2 losses in the conference if they had counted that game, but they didn't because it was a non-conference game. Outside of that, who have they played?
They just like UCF. They haven't played nobody.
Right. So they're gonna be like UCF. They're gonna find everybody talking about we ain't beat nobody. They ain't beat nobody.
They really
Arizona, if Arizona somebody and they play Arizona like what the second game of the season. So
hold on, I'm looking at their schedule now. All right. Kansas State, their first game, they beat Tennessee Martin. Hold on. No, it ain't. Hold on.
They play Tulane.
Hold on. The first game. Man, what the first game is? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let me read it like this then. My computer acting up. All right. September the 28th, they played Oklahoma State. Before they went on that bye, they beat them 42-20. Then they played BYU. BYU stumped them 38-9.
But that's like the 4th game right there, right?
Yeah. And they played Arizona, like you said. They beat Arizona 31-7.
Yeah, that was like the second game, wasn't it?
Third game. Now Tulane, they like to have them. 27-34.
I watched that game. Tulane had them.
Oh, you watched that game?
Yeah, because I was flipping between channels. Because that's this game. That's the same time that Oklahoma State played Arkansas. And Arkansas supposed to beat Oklahoma State, but they did some kind of like freakish thing at the end. Same thing. Tulane was inside a field goal position. They was doing in the red zone. And the game was over. It was like late in the 4th quarter. And the quarterback all of a sudden felt like he was Shador for some reason. And he was throwing the ball away all game. And he tried to do all that. He was holding on to the ball. And they stripped the ball from him and ran it all the way back. Okay. But the game was over. Like the game was over. Like they was in field goal position. They could have iced that game. It was over. And he decided to let them come strip sack him. And all he had to do is either take that sack. He was already in field goal position. The game was over.
I got you. But like I said, that tight end, man, that quarterback, he comfortable with that tight end. I know you said you don't see that there, but boy, he was zipping that ball in there to him.
I mean, that's like his number 1 receiver, ain't it?
It is. It is. Right. But I don't think they're gonna run enough plays to make that play be efficient for them to win a football game. Only thing Colorado got to do is just block up front and Hill Green be Hill Green. Him and Shador.
Well, you remember that when UCF tried to throw the ball to their tight end, what happened?
Yeah, they can't throw it on that. They can't throw it on that side to Travis, man.
Now I'm talking about before Travis.
Oh yeah.
Hodge picked it off.
Right. Yep. So they're gonna be if CU jump out on 10 or 14 per quarter 0, I think they're gonna blow them out. I really do.
Well, that's why the reason why, because
They
I
don't
think,
have the weapons, like you said before. They don't have enough weapons to come back and beat them.
well, I think it's a shock factor too. I think
Yeah,
once
you keep saying that. You
like
said
you in the
UCF was
ring,
shocked. They were
it's a shock
shocked.
factor. So everybody like watch Tyson, right? They hear about Tyson, like, oh, I'm gonna go in the ring. I can beat Tyson. Till he hit you that one time. Say, oh, this is what it feel like to get hit by Tyson. Oh, he do hit hard, and it's like a shock factor. Like, oh shucks, I ain't know it's like this. And now you in the ring. You in the ring now. So it's like you get out there with CU. And yeah, I heard about Travis Hunter, Shador. That's cute. Blah blah blah. They ain't gonna beat me. And they hit you in your mouth. Ah. Now you start count back all the stuff you heard. Well, maybe it is like that. Well, maybe it's like it's a setup for failure to me. That's what I said about UCF. I said they finna set these boys up for failure because they gonna think it's sweet and they jump out on them. It's almost like they become fans.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, look at the show. Travis out there doing the Heisman and they like, oh, I'm in the game. They just start getting, it's like the reality show in your town at that point.
Right.
You become a fan.
Yeah. I see a lot of fans. They saw how the game going. They said, "Man, don't need to cheer for them. Let's only cheer for Travis."
It was like the Rocky movie. Rocky.
Like you saying, right? hey, my coworker said, "Hey, Greg ain't did the skating." I said, "She do it ain't been skating." He ain't been skating this year, big dog.
That's the Shador shuffle.
Yeah, that should do a shuffle. Yeah, he ain't had to skate this year.
The doggone lineman, man. You saw that mess last year was it, man. I don't know what kind of
Yeah,
square
you're right.
he was doing.
You're right. So I see also in the news that Coach Prime went out to another quarterback. I don't forgot his name. He a 5-star quarterback. He trying to flip it. So they ain't got time with him Juju.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't it? I mean, because you got to think about it. You hot team right now.
Right.
You can put pressure on somebody because you say we got a QB opening up next year. Well, you looking at Monroe? He ain't finna go nowhere next year. You got another year, don't he?
Who?
The Alabama quarterback.
No, he come out next year.
He been there 3 years. I thought he was like a freshman, like
Alabama quarterback?
Yeah.
The one they're trying to flip?
I'm talking about the Alabama quarterback right now. Ain't he like a sophomore?
Come out Miro?
Miro.
I don't know. I ain't for sure. I don't want to tell nobody. Steve probably knows. Steve. How many more years Miro got, Coach Ray? Deb? Miss Johnson? Y'all look that up for Elaine. How many more years Miro got? Miro. Yeah, that's that quarterback name. Keelan Russell. Duncanville. He's a 5-star quarterback in Duncanville.
You know, Colorado, they pretty much can sell that. Like, all we need is a quarterback. You see all these receivers we got coming back. See all the running backs coming back. We got line. Benson can come back if he want to. Even Tyler Brown can come back if he want to.
Great that this is last year. That's what I thought too. This is last year. Miro. They'll say he done. That's gonna be interesting there. If they flip him, boy, they probably get rid of their coach. No, he mess around and lose 2 more games and then lose a
Why
5-star
don't you already
quarterback.
have a 5-star on the bench? I mean, so that's the thing. Like they ain't like in Colorado situation. They probably got 2-3 backups as 5-4 stars.
I don't know, boy. Alabama just said, I'm telling y'all, Alabama ain't the same since Nick ain't there now.
I agree, but I'm saying like they should already have a little stock up. They should already have
quarterback. I wish they would go. I wish Prime go out to Nebraska quarterback.
You know who I like? I ain't gonna lie. I think I don't know was it you or somebody said it. I like Ponder.
Who?
I like Ponder.
Where
Ponder's
you
a
from?
sneak. Put him with QB select QB.
Who you saying?
Ponder. Put him with select QB up for a year. See what happens.
What team he on?
Colorado. You know Ponder.
Oh, Ponder. Oh, yes, Lord. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you that.
He
Yeah.
might mess around and be
Number
like Drake.
22.
Come in and
Oh, yeah.
just
I like him. He slang that thing.
and he can
That
run too.
ain't can run. They don't need yeah, I thought, man, I don't forget all about him. Yeah, he nice. They got a quarterback.
If they don't, somebody's gonna get him in the portal.
All somebody need to do is develop and give him a chance.
They just milling around. I hope they don't put him in. I hope they don't.
Yeah, man. Shoot, boy. You know
They
this
ain't, gonna, they ain't
that
gonna even
man.
put it out there that they milling around. They gonna act like
Yeah, they doing it. Say, why are they out there trying to worry about Juju? You better be worried about Punda. Shoot, Punda done show
hey,
in
steal your
practice.
girlfriend. Steal
Hey,
your girlfriend out here.
yeah, exactly. Hey, Punda been going up against the first team in practice.
Ponder like 6'4", 6'5",
Exactly.
11. He out there like sunshine out there.
Shoot.
Sunshine.
And what y'all recruiting? Ed Reed, one who recruited him, told Prime, I wish you go down there and get a boy. I got a guy. I need you to go down there and get.
Say, act
It was
like you
him.
don't want him if you want to.
Yeah, I like Ponder. Yeah, I hope they try to keep him, bro.
That's why I say Milrow can come back.
Who,
Milrow,
JR? Oh, what's up, JR? JR said Miro could potentially come back.
he need to
Okay.
because the quarterback. Why would he want to come out this year with Shador and?
You really think he'll make a good quarterback in the NFL?
That's why I said he need another year to prove it. If he is, he need another year of development.
Yeah, exactly. I think so too.
If he go out there in NFL, man, he gonna be on that yoke.
He is. Now, I don't think he need to try
Ain't no pine on the pine.
that. Yeah, I don't know. He ain't.
He a college quarterback. That's why I'm saying you put him. He's a college like that boy Drone. That boy Drone.
He ain't that good either.
But I'm saying that's how Milrow is. He's similar to Drone, big body, college quarterback.
Okay.
But you put him in the NFL.
You like Drone as a quarterback?
Not necessarily because he's not super duper high IQ like Shador them. He's just a talented big body guy that can throw. But he ain't like no guy you can put back there and run an NFL team.
Right. I don't think he's that good.
You gotta have IQ in the NFL.
Yeah.
Somebody, one of them coordinators gonna figure you out and make you look like a fool.
Yeah. Check this out. I asked Coach Dre and Rob this last night about the playoff. How many teams in the SEC you think will make the playoff?
Is it you asking now or after they finish devouring on each other? Because Alabama, they're supposed to take that edge.
Just give me your opinion. It don't matter when now.
It could be 4 or 5.
You think 5? Coach Dre keeps saying, ain't no way they're gonna let 5 SEC teams.
I say 4.
I said 4, but ain't no 5, Greg.
So because they gonna be. Look, you just saw Missouri take a L. You watched Alabama take a L. Them were some of the teams you would have concluded it's 5, 6, 7 teams. They taking these L's. It's gonna be hard. Think about this. I don't care what nobody
thought about it, but Coach Dre and Rob kept telling me Coach Dre said it might be 6.
But this is not the LBS, FCS. This is not that. So these are all Power 5 teams. I'm tired of people trying to because from what I remember, our SARS team, this right now, Oklahoma State winning spanked Arkansas. All right, they beat Arkansas, and Arkansas beat Missouri. And Missouri was a top 10 team. So don't play with us with this whole we can't beat no SEC teams. Anybody can be beat. So it ain't gonna beat that junk ain't gonna fly when you got a 11-1, a 12-0 team coming out of
the Big 12.
Big 12, and you gonna say only one of them can go. If Colorado go up in there 11-1 and BYU is 12-0, and then we beat them in a championship or something like that, you're not sitting here and gonna tell me that both of them don't deserve to go because only one team coming out of it.
I just don't see it either, boy.
Maybe one team can come out of ACC, and one of them come out of there. Clemson ain't all of that. Clemson is not all of that.
I don't think, and I don't think the Big Ten gonna get 3 in now. They might get 2. They ain't getting no 3.
Well, my thing is, it's gonna be how the season go. Cause did Michigan take an L outside of Texas? Did they lose to somebody outside of Texas?
Yeah, they don't lost one there.
I'm talking about outside of Texas. Did they?
No, they ain't lost one.
Almost lost one. So Michigan is bound to take an L. I think Ohio State is bound to take an L. You know, they thought USC was gonna be that team. They start taking L's. So we got to think about we at the halfway point of the season, and if you already took an L you shouldn't have, and you can take an L that you should and possibly could take.
They are allowed 2. They said Michigan allowed 2 already.
Yeah, I know they just lost one recently, and it's
I know that.
Yeah, they lost to Washington. Remember they just played Washington last week.
Coach Ray said it's gonna be Texas, Georgia, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Bama, or LSU. I just don't see
Did we
that.
just watch? Did Tennessee just take a L?
Yeah, they're gonna lose another when they play Georgia.
You lost a game that you didn't like. When you lose to a team you don't supposed to lose to, and then when you do go play Georgia, Alabama, or somebody like that, you don't have room to take a L because now what you're not gonna do is have Colorado, Lemon, whatever like that, another team still.
I'm saying Colorado go to 10-2. I just don't see.
But I don't because somebody in that list he just ain't gonna have 3 losses.
Exactly.
Taking L's.
It's gonna be a lot of them.
Georgia don't took an L. Alabama don't took an L. Tennessee don't took an L already, and they still got to play each other. Some of them. So somebody gonna have 3 losses. You gonna be like, but they SEC, they should still be in the top 12. No, well that's better than the Big 10. Says who? That's better than the Big 12. Says who? The record. You gotta go straight off the record. No politicking. Well, they ain't played nobody. Well, you lost to a nobody. Maybe if you didn't lose to that nobody and only lost to Georgia, just lost to Alabama, you have a case. But you went and lost to a team you had no business losing to, and now you want us to bump out a team that only lost 1 game because you the SEC? That ain't fair. They ain't gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, I don't think so either, bro.
Somebody gonna be fighting. Somebody gonna be ready to fight. Florida State ain't rebounded yet from last year.
They ain't been do no Florida State all over again. I hope not.
Florida State still crying about last year to the point they don't blasted their whole season this year.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You're
right. So when you look at Colorado and Kansas State, Shiloh coming back. You never give me your take on Shiloh coming back.
He gonna mess around and be that one and knock that quarterback. I don't even want to get knocked out the
they gonna be the one great. I want to see how they gonna use. Who you think they gonna use in the box? Him or Cameron Simeon Craig?
It's gonna be him.
He gonna be in the box. They gonna move Cameron Simeon Craig back to the free safety.
Well, I mean, it can go either way because Cameron Simeon Craig been playing in the box most of the season.
But he's a better defender, cornerback.
But who throwing the ball?
That quarter, man. Okay, Greg. I'm trying to tell you, though, you ain't been watching the game.
What I'm saying is he gonna be trying to run the ball.
Not all the time, because they know Colorado gonna be waiting on them. I'm telling you now. They're not gonna do that. Continue to run. You think they're gonna continue to run and they down by 14 points? They're gonna keep running.
And our defense gonna adjust because we know they gotta play from behind. But my thing is, Shiloh been gone all this time and he want to go pro. Shiloh gonna want to knock somebody's head off. He gonna have to make an ESPN moment. He trying to prove himself out there. He don't care if he knocked the other arm off at this point. Think about it. He can't come out there and play a safe game. He's 6 games in.
Yeah, he gotta make 3 games. Well, you crazy.
He gonna come in and knock somebody's whole chin strap loose.
Because
he ain't got nothing to lose in all the games.
Yeah. Yeah, he ain't got nothing to lose, man. I like Shiloh and Barnes, them my 2 dogs right there. They're my favorite players, so I got to root for them. So I look for Shiloh to come and make a statement. I like Shiloh to come in there and make a statement.
He gonna make a statement. He
What's the
got
other
to.
guy name? Stoudemire. I like Stoudemire, but I just didn't like his coverage skill and
And that's
why Shiloh was out. They didn't get up no touchdown, but they made some plays on him that I thought he didn't give a better effort on. So
and he supposed to be the cornerback.
huh?
He supposed to be the safety who is really a cornerback. If he can step up, he can really change his defense.
Yeah, he didn't step up to me. Not to me, from what I saw.
He got a little money in him.
He had a lot of commodities. From what I saw, I know he big and got the size and stuff. It was a couple more people in the chat. They saw the same thing I see, but it's a certain person on my show. You know, he straight started my. So I ain't gonna kill him for that. But you know, hey, it is what it is.
Hey man, Shiloh is a wild card out there, man.
He is. He caused some turnovers.
Come in. He probably thinking like, you know what? I ain't finna miss no tackles. And I gotta knock somebody's head off to make up for all these games I ain't played.
You out
liable to just go out there and be a renegade.
Yeah. Shiloh caused a turnover. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, he's got a little more ball hawk. Stoudemire ain't show he got no ball hawk in the middle.
Hey, damn, you saw the same thing I saw, damn. I saw the same thing, damn.
What game you talking about?
Huh?
What game you talking about?
When he been in playing? When Stoudemire was out there?
I'm saying this whole season.
Yeah. Yeah.
He the one that quarterback ran past on that quarterback sneak.
You saw that too?
On North Dakota State.
Yep.
Shoot, Baylor too.
Who?
Both of them. Both of them quarterbacks runs for a touchdown ran right by Stoudemire because he was like, he kind of was up like
Travis, one of them. Travis represented.
But see, Stoudemire was kind of like, I don't know what the linebackers was, but
Dale. I saw the same thing, Dale. Yeah, I saw the same thing, bro.
4th and 2. Stick your head in the hole.
Yeah, exactly what you supposed to do. Yeah. And that was Shiloh. You know what Shiloh would have did. Shiloh would have sold his soul in there.
Yeah, you got to throw your body in there or something.
Yeah.
You the last person to get there.
That's it. You the last.
He almost like start and like let him ran past him. Like let him go.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm glad he's back. He the president back there. Steve Willis said Carter, present and the future. See you. I'm glad that coaching staff don't think like that.
He the future. But he got some boys coming in there though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now Colorado got some guys out there, some straight ball hawkers now. They ain't hadn't played. That what his name, Hassan?
Hassan a receiver.
Man, what that guy now is. His brother played too.
Hood.
No, not Hood, the other guy. The little young guy. He young. He a freshman.
You ain't talking about Mathis, is
Matt, what Mathis' brother's name?
Mathis, little baby Mathis.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said he got a red shirt. He like,
I know. Hey, that bad boy, he'll jump a rock in a minute.
Yeah, but they got dog Coach Prime out. That little shrimp.
Yeah, that's the thing, Coach Drake. Man, I like him, man. He don't back down for nothing, boy.
He's small. He's small fry.
Yeah, he's small. But great. That Bobby Run, Cole Matthews, that's it. But hey, Bobby Run, oh, he jumping your rock. He jumping your rock. Yeah, man, he is small, JR. He's small. He real small. But when they get him ready, he gonna be right. He gonna be right. He's nice.
He bought 155.
Yeah, he say about 140.
140, yeah.
I'm like, y'all crazy, boy. Somebody 140. They do in college, man. You know he gotta be more than 140, bro.
No, he bought 140.
Oh man. But yeah, like I say, I'm looking for Colorado to pull this thing out though, Saturday though. I think they need to believe in it. Once they start believing, I think they're gonna be all right. It's depending on how they start off to me.
They should already be believing. Like we shouldn't be worrying about no believing right now.
Yeah. Like Coach Prime said today, we know what we got. We We don't play 5 games. We know what they're gonna do, and we know what we got.
Yeah, it ain't no. It shouldn't be no belief issue at this point.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
How my image looking? Do I look more clear here? I look clear on my end.
No, you kind of dog tonight. I said, what kind of wrong was going on with Greg?
Oh, this nighttime grid here. I can
Oh,
put it
there you
right.
go. There you go. Now, yeah.
Is it clear? Is it clear?
Your picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's clear as ever been. You know, did something.
Yeah, because I got a new laptop. That's why I say I'm looking real 4K up in here.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got your new. I said,
Yeah,
I
that
don't
other
get
one,
a
I'm about
new.
to try the other ones. It's ignorant. The other computer ignorant.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me another. I gotta up
In
my
4K.
internet. Man, it freeze up.
Yeah,
Coach makes that
they
1 year in the weight room. He has it too. He sure do, Coach Dre. Prime Overflow said start them out, take back angle sometime. Yeah, Shiloh too. Both of them do. Savion Riley, safety. We'll see you. I'm surprised I ain't seen none of Travis Jake that much.
Travis J out there moping or something, man.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
heard
that's
somebody said stop that smoking out there. That's the first person I thought about. You stop smoking. I said, muffin Travis
he
Jake.
got that 70%, doing that 70% out there. That time.
Yeah.
So he is not
I
getting it.
said, I said he came from Florida State. I thought he gonna be dominating. Yeah, I'm looking for Big O to make have a big game this Saturday.
You never know. I just think we just got too many weapons, honestly.
We do.
Because all it takes is they not be dumb and just be who you are, and they can't do nothing with you. You just name Big O. They ain't even got a big O on there. You somebody can throw. They got a big tight end. They ain't even got a big O to throw the ball. We
I
got a
know.
big O. We got a C5 back. We got Jimmy Horn, Wester,
Yeah, we
Shep.
got a lot of weapons.
We
I
got
ain't never
too
done
many
that.
weapons. We really
Yeah,
got too many weapons.
2
I'm gonna
minutes,
have to
really.
get
Yeah,
some of them away because there's no way they should be able to keep up with us.
right. Defense, I got to. So, how many rushing yards you think we need to keep them up on, or it don't matter to you?
What's that?
Rushing yard, K State. How many rushing yards we should limit them to?
I mean, you just got to keep them below 200.
200.
That's just being nice. You want to be stingy, go down to 150.
There you go. That's why I was at 150. I want to be
But that's
stingy.
a stingy day.
I want them I want the defense to come out and think like that, just like they did against UCF.
Well, see, UCF got too many yards, and see, they had got that in garbage time. Really, like a lot of those runs at the end was like you were just giving them yards. Same thing with North Dakota State. And a lot of them yards they be getting at the end. Like this, we said we should have took a knee. Who was that we played? We should have took a knee, and then North
Oh,
Dakota had a chance to do the Hail Mary. A lot of
right.
them yards, that was like 50, 60 yards right there at the end that we had to not give them the ball back. So somebody say stats is misleading. You got to
It
watch
is.
a whole game to
It
see.
is.
Because somebody can mess around and you can be like beating them 40-20, and you can give them 100 yards at the end of the game.
Right.
Like whatever, y'all ain't finna score. If y'all score, who cares? And you not thinking about stats, and then you mess around. They stats look like yours, and you beat them by 20 points.
Right.
You just gave them. You said, as long as y'all we in prevent, y'all just running down the field, running down the field, 100 yards.
Yeah.
They had 300 yards rushing. They
Yeah.
got 100 yards in the last 5 minutes.
Right. Yep. I know you and JR told me last week when y'all saw Travis. Travis open every time he went out on a route.
It's ridiculous because like you at the game, the TV ain't looking at he open. It's ridiculous, man. It's like he out there with kids. You see, he caught that ball and they ran into each other. He's making them run into
Yeah.
each other. This man been doing it since last year. He'll catch the ball and squirt between two people. They ain't even moved yet. He went to speed training. Well, that was unfair because he was running between them last year.
Yeah. He look like he's quick too, man.
He
He
said he
catch the
got that
ball when he catch the
speed
ball.
training.
He look
That
like he
sophomore
that just
speed training.
boy. He get away from him so fast.
But he was already like that. Now he added more explosion to it. Like he moving before you even blink. Matter of fact, it's almost like, they say you run before you catch the ball. It's like he already know what he gonna do with the ball while it's in the air, like Matrix. Like It's like everybody else standing still. He's like them cartoons. He's like, pew, and then they look up and they just unfreeze the time, and then he already gone.
Yeah.
Like, he was right here. That was like, it's like he way ahead.
Right.
Like when he catches the ball, and it's like a man right here, and they look up here in the end zone. He be like, how you catch the ball? It's like on the 10-yard line, you blink here in the end zone, and the two people looking like, what happened? They like, we thought we had him, like a magician. That's what it looked like. So if 2-3 people can't cover him, like realistically, like we say, they only can beat people with Travis. Literally, they can beat you with Travis.
Yeah, where y'all said wait till y'all told me last week they could have beat him with Travis.
Because you ain't stopped him yet.
You're right.
Nobody. Nebraska didn't even stop him.
I think Rod said the same thing. He said Travis, out of them 25 times he was over, if Shador had thrown the ball, he would have caught all 25 passes.
Shador is leaving so much meat on the bone. The running backs, everybody be open. That's why people be like, he taking a sack. I don't know what he be looking at sometimes. Because a lot of time, he didn't know. If I ain't got no time, just dump it to the running back because they always open.
Yeah.
Just like they dump it to the running back on us.
Right.
Like how that wheel route look on Bailey.
Yeah. Right.
Our running backs be out there wide open just like that. And he don't be throwing it to him.
And you saw that in the game. Live. You saw that.
White jersey.
Maybe he can't. Maybe. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say he can't pick up.
Well, he be looking up the field. He be looking what they call progression. He be like, and dude be like, I'm put like this. I wouldn't be surprised. I already give some of the sacks to Shador. Like having umbrella sacks to Shador doing the jump rope, like he wanna not decide he gonna run or not. Cause he's gonna run or he not. But Shador, he got so many receivers on the field who can't be covered that most of his sacks outside of when they in the beginning of the season, they used to run the same routes like they were holding hands.
Yeah.
It's somebody be open. He just don't see him. He probably go back and watch film. That's why he get better every week. He probably go back and watch film and be like, I'm sitting over here ducking and dodging, trying to spin around. This dude sitting over here just.
It look like he give up on that while you trade. It look like he give up on the pocket too quick. He bail out and go back.
He give up on the pocket for what he want to do.
That's what I'm saying. He won't throw that 40 yards. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what. I know he learning because that's really what he was doing at UCF. He's like, oh, y'all gonna give me the running back? He was just taking them a little short pass. Bloop. That's how they went all the way down the field. And that's what killed their soul. They're like, we can't do nothing with this. He looked like he was out there on 7-on-7. That not the first one when he threw the pick. From that point on to the rest of the game, Shador was just throwing little short passes to
he was killing. He was killing.
People. And they realized we cannot cover all these receivers. We can cover one good receiver, maybe two. Like everybody got one good receiver, maybe two. Arizona got one good receiver, maybe two.
Right.
Kansas State got one. The average college team, you go to watch Georgia Tech, they got one receiver, maybe two. Singleton and maybe somebody else. That's typical college. This is not normal where you got to cover Will Shepard, number one receiver, Wester, number one receiver, Jimmy Horn, and Travis Hunter.
Right.
It's not mathematically possible. Your defense ain't deep enough to have that many people who can cover that type of talent. Like you need a number one cornerback on all of them. You can't put no backup quarterback, no nickel, no
backup
quarterback.
I
mean, you can't be just putting them out there like it's like Sunshine, go get them. Like you can't do that. You got
it wasn't a backup quarterback.
That was number two. Like I'm like you can't put a linebacker on Wester or Horn. You know, like you gotta just go find people at this point because you ain't got your DB room not deep enough.
Right.
And you have to go get little Cole Mathis out there. Somebody go have to get little ball fry. That's for the devil. I say, why we got 4 receivers out there? Why not make them find 4 DBs?
Ain't no thing got that, Greg. They ain't got that.
And they got so much talent out there that Shador don't have the sense sometimes to find them. He forget I got 4 number 1 receivers out here. And I'm looking at 2 of them, and I'm doing this, and somebody wide open. I got too much talent out here.
Coach Prime throw him on the bus every now and then. Well,
hey, I couldn't
both
even
of them run the wrong route.
I couldn't even make it to you.
Yeah.
But he figured it out in UCF. Trust me, when you watch the way he did it, he
I saw that. Because he was stepping up.
Home run. I'm just
Yeah.
Boop,
yeah.
boop.
Yeah.
And if you do that, let me tell you something. Greg said it all along. I know we had some people in here, they in witness protection, and they pop in every now and then. But what I'm telling you, if Shador do what he did at UCF mentally, if he do that, they not gonna get beat.
Right.
Greg said it. If I don't see why they would change anything with the weapons he got and the type of defenses he's gonna go against. There are no top defenses left.
Right.
You can say Utah, okay, that's what you want to say.
Nah.
Arizona's not a top defense. Arizona's not a top defense. Texas Tech is not a top defense. Kansas is not a top defense. Cincinnati is not a top defense. Oklahoma State is not a top defense. The closest thing, I heard somebody say, Colorado, after they whooped UCF, somebody put out this grand idea. All of a sudden, Colorado was like number 2 in the conference. They were like almost at the bottom. Now it's like, and they said, you know what? We figured out Colorado gonna win the rest of the games except one. You know what the one game was?
Texas Tech.
They won no Texas Tech. It was this game.
This game.
It was this game. Because this is the closest
this
thing.
This game, they hang their head on.
Defense we got left in this conference. Why should I tell y'all?
Oh, they going by the defense.
Because they saying who else can stop Shador from a defensive perspective? Because they always say they like historically known for turnovers, like what they did against Tulane. Right. If they run through Kansas State, they're gonna shake up the whole. Not only they're gonna shake up the whole Big 12, the whole college football landscape is gonna be shook. I've been saying this. They're gonna be shook up because even though it's premature, but they're gonna look at it from a logical standpoint that I've been saying for several months now. If Shador can throw the ball like he did at UCF, and his uniform is clean at the end of the game, except when he slid. If his uniform clean and the defense stingy,
they're gonna win.
Nobody want to see.
Nah. Like I say, only way you gonna do that, the offensive line, like I told you, Big Hank and the other offensive lineman, Philip Houston, they gotta have a good game.
But guess what?
They gotta have a perfect game. They just gotta have a good game.
But you know what's messed up?
What's that?
They don't already seen some of the toughest D linemen they're gonna see.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that nobody else got good D linemen, but I'm saying they got a replica of I've already experienced this.
They ain't gonna run into another Nebraska lineman.
That's why I said this season was either gonna set them up to succeed or set them up to fail. That's why you notice everybody wanted to throw away their season after 2 losses. Oh, give up, Colorado! Give up! It's over for you. You're not gonna win no more games. Then they beat Colorado State. You're not gonna win. They beat Baylor. You're not gonna win no more. And then they beat UCF, and they were like, they're not listening. They're not listening. And then so when they go beat this team, they're gonna go into panic. Right. Because what they're gonna realize is the worst nightmares happen. The monster has awoken. It's almost like that guy on the schoolyard that everybody try to bully. He was size 18 in the 3rd grade. He like 6'3", 380 in the 3rd grade. And it's like he's huge and he's a gentle giant. And they pushing him around because he's nice. And then one time he slapped somebody, and he slapped him so hard that a grown man hit him because he didn't know how strong he was. That's Colorado. That's Colorado. Colorado is that team. They know that they can whoop them, but they don't know if Colorado know. So they like train you like, do you really realize? Do you really believe who you are? Y'all about clicks and all that, and he poking the bear because Colorado looks sweet and so nice and they fun. Like when you videotape Colorado, and it's like they show their human side, they friendly, they dancing. You know, he 480, he up there lineman. It makes you not as fearful of them because they got this reality show that everybody talking about.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like I can beat him. He's not so bad. Like they say Shadoze is a gentle teddy bear. Well, believe that if you want to, T, put the helmet on, line your running back with one arm and slam him blue. Then you realize, darn, it ain't sweet. This ain't the Colorado on the doggone well off.
Right.
And so that's the thing. Colorado been treated like, oh, y'all ain't really about football. Y'all about dancing and having a good time and being
that's the narrative.
Y'all soft, y'all this. Now they say Colorado and finally realize they not soft. Oh shucks. That's where we at.
Hey, Roger Jones got a question right there. He said, if BYU, Iowa State, Colorado finish undefeated in the Big 12 play, who plays in the Big 12 championship?
But that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Somebody gonna get sniped.
He's saying if. The key word is if.
Well, if it's gonna go by like how they got it right now about points and all that stuff. But the reason why it's not gonna happen because somebody finna get sniped. And I don't think it's gonna be Colorado. See, this what Colorado got on their side. You know what Colorado got on their side?
I'm listening. They got Dion, so prime. That money.
Now they got a nice butt whooping and slaughter and abuse the whole last year. So they got no room not to be humble. They got everybody dogged y'all out for the whole last year. And that taste don't go out your mouth easy. The coaches, and they got so many receipts. This Colorado. They've been keeping so many receipts. They ain't got no room. So when you got all these receipts, Coach Prime's still going through his receipts. He ain't gonna have, you can't hype him up. Because he's like, I'm still going through the receipts. But what Iowa State got and BYU got, they might start wearing sunglasses. They might start being like Coach Prime. They might start feeling themselves. They start getting a little spotlight. Colorado already had the spotlight. And they watch all the people turn on them. Everybody on the campus at the same time fighting over Colorado. And Colorado, remember, like a girl, then you lose your job, and they left them. Everybody left Colorado. So Colorado already know, I ain't buying no hype. Because I remember that then you didn't want me, now I'm hot, you all on me. They Mike Joneson. You can't convince Colorado they the stuff now. But you can convince BYU they the stuff. You can convince Iowa State they the stuff. Because this is new to them. They're like, oh, shucks, yeah. We in the top 10. we number 11. We in the top 10. Oh, we start getting the press. Somebody going to be sitting back. Damn. It might be Arizona. It might be Texas Tech. It might be Utah. They're gonna be like that hater. They're gonna be that hater. Oh, that supposed to been us. We're the one who's supposed to win it. Oh, y'all. Oh, bam! Sniper from behind. Somebody gonna snipe BYU. Greg said it.
Somebody gonna clip them off, bro.
Somebody gonna be sitting in the bushes.
They going duck hunting.
Why you up there like? Must be the money. Colorado already know not to do it.
They already know. They did that all last year.
Colorado they did it last year. They were like, oh, they bought the hype. Colorado ain't win no more games after that, but they got dogged out the whole rest of the season, the whole spring, the whole summer, all the way into the fall. They dogged Colorado out so bad. Colorado, they can win the championship and be paranoid. They be like, oh, they don't even know how to be excited. They can go win the Big 12 and not even enjoy it because they already know what the hater gonna say. But you can't win in the playoff though. can't beat one of them SEC teams. And as soon as you lose, it's gonna be like you lost the whole season. All the dogs gonna show up in the chat. I see y'all lost. Man, we don't want the whole Big 12, but you didn't beat LSU.
Yeah.
Didn't beat Ole Miss though.
That's where it gonna go, man.
Y'all didn't play nobody. Y'all didn't play nobody. Y'all thought y'all was all that. Ooh, y'all sit up there. As soon as y'all played the SEC team, what happened? Doggone goalpost. I need to get my goal. The goalpost will move. They put the goalpost off the football field on top of the mountain up in Boulder.
Yeah.
It's a model.
That's all they got to hold on, bro. That's all they got to hold on, man. That's what they got to hold on. Hey, they lost. We lose the University of Georgia or Alabama in the playoff, but we don't win 11-1 all year.
Hey, Coach Hart.
Oh no! That's why I ain't got my ticket yet, bro. Hey, it's time to go, bro.
I'm talking good.
Hey, it's time to Greg. Hey, it's time to go, bro. No, bro. No, bro. You don't need it 3 weeks in a row.
No. This is good. Listen to this. I'm gonna give him a request to the DJ. You know that DJ that be in there right there when they walk out.
Yeah, we ain't got to call no coach name though.
Okay, Coach Mark. Tell the DJ to play Mike Jones. The theme song for this week from Greg Said It. I want to choose the theme song this week. Mike Jones. What's the song? Back then you didn't want me. What's that name of the song? I want you to play that. Back then you didn't want me. Now I'm hot, you all on me. I want to play that. That was a good one. That was good. I want that to be the theme song when they walk out the tunnel. Oh man, can I go out the tunnel with y'all? I know you going out the tunnel. You okay? You be holding out. Yeah, he holding out. Y'all see BWatts. If y'all see BWatts walking out the tunnel without Greg Said It, y'all know what it is. He's gonna be right there in front.
Hey,
he ain't got no ticket. You know why you ain't got no ticket?
Say what?
Your little badge on.
Yeah, they both be giving me a badge, but I ain't got it yet. So,
like I said, if BWatts walk out the tunnel, badge on, y'all know what's BWatts get my badge. I want to go down there and I want to walk out when Mike Jones plays.
Man, if I get my badge, they give me my thing. I'm saying, man, I got to get Greg, I got to get Rod, I got to get all on one.
All these clowns I've been.
I wouldn't do y'all like that, bro.
Hey, all these clowns I don't fought for them. I don't have people change their whole name in the chat. They said I was gonna be gone. You remember? Greg,
yeah.
I'm gonna take his spot. It's gonna be BWatts and the dog show and all
but it's time to go, Greg. You don't start it. It's time to go.
I'm like, I've been fighting all kinds of dogs. Nice.
Oh boy.
I've been fighting all kinds of people for that. And I come out there and I can't go out to the tunnel with Mike Jones.
When Mike Jones playing, you want to come out the tunnel too? Hey, I can't do it. You gonna throw him up there like the rest of them?
No, Mike Jones is Texas, man. That's
I know. I'm just saying. Those the young boys doing. You don't see them coaches doing that.
But Mike Jones, that's from Houston down
there. I understand the song.
Hey, they say I'm gonna be up in there like this, watching BWatts run on the field.
So you gonna be video? You gonna be video?
The nosebleed.
No, bro.
I was just on this show on Thursday, and he got to walk out on the field, Mike Jones, and I'm in the nosebleed, way at the top. I ain't even got no light up there. Light down on the field. You do me like that now. I'm so gonna record. I'm gonna zoom in on you. I'm gonna zoom in on the phone.
Oh boy, what you a man, boy?
I can't believe BWatts left me up there in the
Yeah, you're right. You right, bro. Mine on the floor, bro. Mine on the floor. Mine on the floor.
I've been their friend. I've been all their friend. You see what I'm saying?
Mine on the on the motherfucking floor. Yeah, Greg, I gotta get out of here, boy. You probably off tomorrow. I gotta go get at least for a half a day.
Man, I chose the right week, man. I got the right week. So, you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be flying out tomorrow. You know,
Yeah.
I want hospitality. I want to go eat with Chef. I want to
So you want to eat with all of them, Chef?
Chef.
No.
I want to be in there. You know what I'm saying? Can they do that for a brother coming in for a day? Pre-game meal.
So you on the game meal too?
Be up in at the table with the
Boy, you crazy, boy.
I don't eat no meat.
Oh boy, man, y'all lying with me, man. But anyway, y'all, I got to get out of here. I appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight. I also want to appreciate everybody who participated in the chat. Y'all don't mind, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to Sports Talk BWatts, subscribe and hit that bell notification. And also for Greg Said It, I'm gonna give him a chance to make his call out over there on Greg Said It. Hit that like button and also subscribe to his channel if y'all don't mind. I appreciate y'all. Until then, I'm gonna take off tomorrow. I ain't doing that tomorrow. Get in there and pack. I got an early flight Saturday, so we'll see how they go. But I get a chance to say whatever you got to say when you end the show, big dog.
I'm just on the way to Boulder. I'm riding Frontier. They make me pay for all my bags I gotta bring on. They charging for everything. I hope they don't charge me for Sprite.
Yeah, Frontier get you.
And then I didn't know the game's gonna be at 8, so I'm gonna be there. You know, be up in there. So anybody in Boulder, I got a ticket, but y'all want to let me on the field, take a picture or something. I'm gonna sit in my seat in the bleachers. I just want a little hospitality. I'm gonna see y'all in Boulder. Anybody going to the game, holler. We're gonna be out there. We got a long day for the game. I'm gonna enjoy myself, get a little content. Greg said to make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But we're gonna do a little something maybe early the next day. I'm gonna still do my thing before my flight. So y'all check it out. The analysis.
All right, big dog. Well, once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We ask that you continue being proud for everybody down there in the state of Florida. We hope everybody all right. Coach Ray, hope y'all all right. He ain't called a text, so I guess he all right. Colin, life and football down there in Florida. I got to check on him before I leave tomorrow.
He did a video earlier today in his car.
He did?
Okay. He did a video in his car earlier today.
I got to call him, check on him, make sure he's good, see if he needs anything like that. So, but anyway, bro, I appreciate you, man. Y'all have a good night.
Y'all enjoy.
All right, bro. Good show, man. Watching Sports Talk with BWatts Entertainment. I'm your host, Bernard Watt.
We said